As we wrap up this evening, I want to thank Sue and the entire SMS PTO for giving residents an opportunity to learn about the people who are seeking your vote. Once a year, we gather together as a community to pick our leaders, to select the people whose history of showing up ought to count for something. No leader or candidate has everything you are looking for, but some of us have a history of working for the residents of this borough over the years, never running when the conversation gets too heavy, too hot, or too hard. Those people whose names you know. I am not a stranger to you anymore, Saraville. Now, I know there has been a lot of misinformation out there this election cycle, and I'm sorry that that has muddied the water about the things that are being taught to our kids, the rights we will always retain as parents, or the partnership that our district seeks to have with us. I was grateful to Dr. Labbe as well as many of our board members who, at our Board of Education meeting on October 15th, took the time on a late night to clear the air regarding much of that confusion. To those who have disagreed with me, challenged me, or argued with me, I want to thank you because I love a respectful policy debate. I always have. I believe that when people sit in a room together and genuinely listen, that we can do real good for each other. We just have to remind ourselves that a mutual respect, a common care for our community, and basic human empathy, those are the touchstones against which we should measure our conversations. I'm so grateful to have seen the support from so many of you, from Democrats and Republicans, council members, military, sitting BOE members, parents, non parents. I didn't plan on running in this election, but as neighbors, we are trying to do things a different way. And I hope that you know I've done my best for you and for us, because I believe, like you, that working together is the best way for our kids to learn about cooperation and collaboration and community. We have to teach our kids and sometimes our adults what leading looks like. Leading is listening. Now, some may choose to talk about the things that they will take away, the things they will remove, the things they will rescind. But I think most residents would rather see us talk about what we can build and create and give our kids, what we can leave behind, and also talk honestly about what's realistic for a Board of Education member to actually accomplish. You can find all of my policy proposals and answers to questions on my Facebook page, Sposato for Saraville. Now, as Gabe's dad, it has been important to me over the years to give you access to a two dad family, because I know that even in 2024, there are still people who may not have interacted with a family like mine, a family who needed other people to advocate for us to be able to enjoy the same rights as our neighbors. And so my Gabe's dad posts have been in part to remind you that even though there may be areas where we disagree on policy, that I am still someone's someone. I have people who love me like all of our kids do. Our kids are someone's someone, and they deserve to be represented by people who have been here, who have never backed down from a fight, and have taken the time to listen and learn over many years. I am not a rubber stamp for any organization or person or party. I haven't accepted any endorsements or funding in this election, and my seat on the board wouldn't be mine alone, it would be ours, owed to a borough who came together to choose a new way forward. I will never stop listening to you. I will never stop learning from you. And I will never stop advocating for all of Sayreville's kids, all of them, to have access to a smartly funded, diverse, and culturally rich educational experience where they can challenge themselves to grow into our next generation of leaders who are led by the best teachers around, and a board that cares deeply about us and the community that expects them to get it right. On November 5th, I'm asking for your vote again. We have unfinished business, Saraville, and I am here, ready now for that job. If you have any questions that you feel need clarity, please feel free to email me at sposatoforsaraville@gmail.com or call me directly. Because I'm asking for you to write in Anthony Sposato, Sposato, to be your next Board of Education member. Tell your friends, your neighbors, screenshot my name and bring it into the voting booth to ensure you've got the spelling right. Because listen, we need every vote we can get. This is about us and this is for us. This campaign is about turning your voices into our strength. Thank you, Saraville. Now let's get back to building the Saraville our kids deserve, brick by brick.